Live from the Tucker Theater at the Boatwell Dramatic Arts Center, this is the 15th Annual Raiders' Choice Awards. Now, here's your hosts, Chip Walters and Emmy Fazenbaker.
Hello, everybody. Welcome in tonight. I'm Chip Walters with the Blue Raider Network, and it's really a great honor once again to welcome you to the 15th Annual Raiders' Choice Awards. Tonight's all about celebrating our student athletes, the true blue stars who make Middle Tennessee shine. We come together as one true blue family to recognize the incredible achievements of some truly extraordinary people. Their journeys are built on hard work, perseverance, and a commitment to excellence. And throughout the night, you'll see and hear the stories that define what it means to be a Blue Raider. Well, my job tonight is to keep the show rolling along with my sidekick, and I've got some help with a face that you're all very familiar with. We almost changed the names to the Emmy Awards, but instead, we'll stick with Raiders' Choice tonight. Emmy Fazenbaker.
Well, it's been an exciting week already with Parker Hughes becoming the 33rd Blue Raider to be drafted into the National Football League. So we wish him the best in Jacksonville. And of course, Jimmy Bourdain's tennis team found out they were heading to Athens, Georgia, and will be playing NC State tomorrow morning. So, Yep. And there's more excitement yet to come tonight, so welcome.
Absolutely. Before we get to our awards, we always like to welcome some very special guests. Our university president, Dr. Sidney A. McPhee. Dr. McPhee, thanks for being here this evening. And very special tonight, Dr. McPhee has 3 of his siblings from the Bahamas joining us tonight. So please welcome Leonard McPhee, Ian McPhee, and Bertha McPhee Duncanson. Welcome to Middle Tennessee. Also our provost, Dr. Mark Burns. Dr. Danny Kelly, the interim vice president for student affairs and the dean of student life. Ms. Yvette Clark, vice president of information technology and our chief information officer. Mr. Joe Bales, vice president for advancement. Mr. Drew Harpool, vice president for business and finance. We can say Dr. Andrew Ottman, the vice president for marketing and communications. And Mr. James Floyd, the vice president for legal affairs, general counsel and secretary to the board of trustees. And of course, we'd like to welcome members of our university board of trustees who are with us tonight, including our chairman, Steve Smith, trustee John Floyd, and trustee Michael Wade. Thank you all.
Well, we have many more from our academic community and university staff members also here with us tonight, so we would all like you all to stand so that you can be recognized. Well, the Blue Raider Athletic Department is led by the one and only Director of Athletics, Chris Massaro, and that includes a dedicated group of coaches and staff members. So we would like you all to stand so that we can give you all a round of applause. Coaches as well.
Coaches and staff members.
Yep, coaches and staff members. Thank you, thank you. Well, many of you all also have family members here tonight, and their support is 24/7, 365 days a year. So if you're a parent or a loved one here to support your student athletes, please stand up, so we'd also like to recognize you. And also, please post all of your pictures and videos on social media tonight, and make sure that you're using the hashtag RCA2026. Now let's get this party started, and remember, some of you might be coming up on stage for your victory speeches, so make sure you have them ready. Let's go.
Yep, we're ready to go. All right, our first award of the night. To make the presentation of the Female Newcomer of the Year Award, please welcome David Sells of Tennessee Event Specialist and the Mental Health Chair of the Student Athlete Advisor Committee, Connor Doherty of Blue Raider Football.
Thanks, guys. The Newcomer of the Year Awards are very special because it is the very first year that these nominees have worn the prestigious MTSU uniform. The first year can be extremely challenging, whether it's from transferring in from somewhere else or being the first year of college altogether. Several Blue Raiders have made a very big impact in their very first year here at MTSU. This year's nominees are
Female Newcomer of the Year. Gabby Clinkscale, volleyball. Gabby Clinkscale had a breakout freshman season. Clinkscale totaled 191 kills and averaged 2.55 kills per set, second for the Blue Raiders in both categories. She also posted 27 blocks and 15 service aces this season, fifth for Middle Tennessee in both categories. Clinkscale posted a career-high 20 kills and 10 digs against New Mexico State for her first career double-double, and posted 4 matches with 15 or more kills during the 2025 season. Scotty Newton, soccer. Scotty Newton, who was named to the 2025 CUSA All-Freshman team, started all 20 matches for the Blue Raiders. She scored her first career goal with a header against Alabama A&M, logged 1,763 minutes on the season, and recorded 6 shots as a primary defender. Isabella Johnson, women's golf. Johnson has competed in every round for the Blue Raiders, amassing 25 countable rounds for the team. She's the school record holder for single-season rounds at par or better, boasting 14 with 8 rounds still to come. She tallied 4 top 5 finishes and was named CUSA Golfer of the Week in February. Her 72.16 scoring average tops the single-season Blue Raider record and is just the second sub-73 average in program history. Stephanie Lima, women's tennis. On the road, Lima faced Georgia State's Sveva Bernardi on court 3, winning the match with scores of 6-3 and 7-5. In the first set, Lima controlled play, allowing Bernardi to win only 3 games. The second set posed more of a challenge as Lima fell behind 5-3. However, she demonstrated resilience by winning 4 consecutive games to finish the set at 7-5, which secured the match for MTSU. In singles play, her record stands at 9-7, and in doubles, she has a 9-6 mark. Braylon Hall, softball. As a freshman, Braylon Hall has stepped into a central role in the circle for the Blue Raiders. Hall leads the team in innings pitched with 83, ERA with 3.71, and strikeouts with 64. Her figures in strikeouts and innings pitched are both 8th in Conference USA. The freshman has appeared in 21 games, making 11 starts and tossing 3 complete games, also leading the team in all 3 of those categories. Blair Bogus, women's basketball. Blair Bogus delivered one of the most dominant freshman seasons in Conference USA, earning CUSA Freshman of the Year, first team All-CUSA, all freshman team honors, and 8 Freshman of the Week selections. Bogus averaged 13.5 points and 9.2 rebounds per game, while shooting 45.2% from the field, 37% from 3, and 74.8% from the free throw line. She recorded 15 double-doubles, ranking 2nd nationally among freshmen, and showcased her all-around impact with a team-high 61 steals, along with 30 blocks and 57 assists. Privilege Shakara, track and field. Privilege Shakara placed third in the 800 meters during the CUSA Outdoor Championships. And she also set a personal best in the 1500 meters with a time of 4:23.7. This year in the 1500 meters, Shakara achieved a personal best, surpassing her previous record set at the 2025 CUSA Outdoor Track and Field Championship, finishing with a time of 4:18.18 in 19th place. Female Newcomer of the Year.
I'm pleased to announce that the RCA for Female Newcomer of the Year goes to Blair Bogus, women's basketball.
I'm truly honored to receive this award. First, I would like to thank my coaches, Coach Rick, Matt, Tom, Kim, Nina, and Jalen, for just pushing me to be the best version of myself every single day on and off the court. I'd also like to thank my teammates, for I would not be standing here today if it wasn't for you all. What a blessing it is to have such an amazing group of girls that I get to surround myself with every single day. I'd also like to say thank you to Coach Pike and Jonna for your time in the weight room and training rooms. Your work does not go unnoticed. Thank you to the university and Blue Raider Nation, as we have such amazing fans, and I'm so honored to get to play all my games in front of you all. Also, thank you to my family, as y'all are my support system and my rock. Y'all spent so much time, effort, and energy into me to just be where I am today, so thank you for that, and I'm so honored to receive this award, and I'm excited to say this is only the beginning. Go Blue Raiders.
Now please welcome Tim Wilson, a lecturer in the Department of Health and Human Performance and Vice President of the Student Athlete Advisory Committee, Megan Carroll of Blue Raiders Soccer.
Just like our female winner, the Male Newcomer of the Year award is presented to one male student athlete who has made a major contribution to their sport and team during their first year of competition here at MTSU. Here are the nominees for Male Newcomer of the Year.
Male Newcomer of the Year. Moses Lakoke, cross country. Middle Tennessee added a major piece to its lineup last offseason, bringing in Akron transfer Moses Lakoke. This season, he competed in 4 meets for the Blue Raiders, recording 2 top 10 finishes and 3 top 15 placements. At the Conference USA Championship, Lakoke placed 9th to earn Conference USA second team accolades, finishing as the top newcomer in the conference and earning CUSA Newcomer of the Year. Ashton Logan, football, played and started all 12 games at punter for the Blue Raiders and ended the year with a 44.7-yard average while placing 29 kicks inside the 20-yard line and seeing 19 of his punts go 50 or more yards. His 44.7 average went down as the second best in a single season at MTSU. He earned Pro Football and Sports Network second team All-CUSA and fourth team by Phil Steele. Jonas Jopek, men's tennis. Senior Jonas Jopek had a record 11 wins and 7 losses in doubles and 9 wins and 8 losses in singles. He was recognized as the CUSA Men's Tennis Doubles Team of the Week. In the match versus number 19 Princeton, Jopek defeated Jordan Resnick 7-5, 7-6. The first set featured 4 ties, with Jopek winning the last 2 games after a 5-5 tie. The second set also had 2 ties, but Jopek maintained the lead throughout, then won in a tiebreak for a 7-0 sweep for the Blue Raiders. Dean O'Neill, baseball. In his first year in Murfreesboro, Dean O'Neill has exploded onto the scene with his production at the plate. Through 33 games, O'Neill has hit .316 while reaching base at a .383 clip in the 4-hole of the lineup. The right-handed hitter has slugged a team-leading 9 home runs and 35 RBI. O'Neill also leads the team with 42 hits. Mustafa Bokpin, track and field. Mustafa Bachman showcased absolute dominance for Middle Tennessee all season long. In his first race as a Blue Raider, Bachman broke the 300-meter program record, surpassing the previous mark by .40 seconds that was set in 2020. Bachman tallied 3 first-place finishes across the indoor season, including one in the 200 meters at the CUSA Indoor Championships, and was named CUSA Male Track Athlete of the Week 3 times. Javin Carter, men's basketball. The sophomore transfer made an immediate impact as a Blue Raider, averaging 10.8 points per contest and leading the way with 114 total assists. Carter had the best scoring performance of any MTSU player this year with 27 points against New Mexico State, and dished out the most assists with 8 in the season opener against Milligan and versus FIU. He amassed 20 double-digit scoring games and ended the season on a 4-game stretch of 10-plus points. Connor Henry, men's golf. Played in 10 events with a team-best 71.58 scoring average, highlighted by a 4th-place finish at the Military City Collegiate. He added a pair of 9th-place finishes at the Everett Buick GMC Classic and the Thomas Sharkey Individual Collegiate, totaling 5 top 20 finishes on the season. He has recorded 15 rounds of par or better and posted 8 rounds in the 60s. Male Newcomer of the Year.
And the Raiders' Choice Award for Male Newcomer of the Year goes to Javin Carter, men's basketball.
I want to say I'm honored to receive this award. I want to thank God for just blessing me with the abilities to play the sport I love and just bless me with all the wonderful people to be in this building. I want to thank my teammates and coaches for just pushing me every day and instilling confidence in me. And I'm just thankful to be a Blue Raider. Go Blue Raiders.
Well, you know, the most important job of a student athlete is to be a student. And the landscape of college athletics has never made it more challenging with that in mind. So let's recognize those who have achieved a 3.0 GPA and above in the spring and fall of 2025.
Please welcome our next presenters, our Blue Raider Athletic Association President, Dr. David McKnight, and Jax Howard of Blue Raider Men's Basketball.
Becoming a breakout performer doesn't happen by accident. It comes from hours of hard work in the off-season and dedication to bettering skill sets. All of you put in your work, but these are the ones who stood out for their breakout performance this year.
Female Breakout Performer of the Year. Caroline McCander, volleyball. After not seeing the court much in her first 3 years of the program, Caroline McCander became a 6-rotation starter for the Blue Raiders this season. During the 2025 campaign, McCander was named Tennessee Sports Writers Association Volleyball Player of the Week 2 times, broke the Middle Tennessee single-season double-doubles record, and found herself in the top 5 in CUSA in total assists and top 10 in total digs all season long. Tasia Frazier, soccer. Tasia Frazier participated in 18 matches this season, earning 13 starts. She accumulated 1,169 minutes of play, provided 4 assists, and scored 4 goals, which included game-winning goals against Belmont on August 14th, West Georgia on August 31st, Alabama A&M on August 21st, and an equalizer against Missouri State on November 4th. In 2024, she came off the bench in all 19 games for the Blue Raiders and scored 2 goals. Zen Lim, women's tennis. Senior Zen Lim posted an 11-10 singles record this season, including a singles win over 7-seed New Mexico State in the first round of the 2026 CUSA Women's Tennis Championships. She posted a 10-6 record while playing number 6 singles in the 2026 spring season. Last season, Lim posted a 10-7 singles record and earned a 9-2 record at number 6 singles. Chidinma Agu, track and field. During the indoor season, Chidinma Agu blazed to first place with a time of 24.56 at the Dean Hayes Classic during the women's 200 meters. Before going to the indoor track and field CUSA championship, her time in the 400 meters was 3rd in Conference USA. At the indoor track and field CUSA championship, Agu recorded a personal best and finished 2nd in the women's 400 meter. Female Breakout Performer of the Year.
I'm proud to present the RCA for Female Breakout Performer of the Year award goes to Caroline McCander.
I'm super honored to have won this. First, I want to thank God always. He's so great. I want to thank President McPhee and the administration for allowing me the opportunity to be here and giving all the student athletes all the resources they need. And finally, I want to thank my family, my coaches, and my teammates. I couldn't do any of this without you guys, and you push me to be a better player in person every day. So thank you and go Blue.
The award for Male Breakout Performer is presented by Jonathan McGuire of the Raiders Rising Collective and the Social Media Chair of the Student Athlete Advisory Committee, Gracie Hamby of Blue Raider Women's Basketball.
A breakout performer is, the award is recognition given to an individual who has delivered an outstanding performance that signifies a major step forward in their career. There are several who fit this bill this year. So here are the nominees for Male Breakout Performer of the Year.
Male Breakout Performer of the Year. Jacinto Gasper. Cross country. Senior Jacinto Gasper put together the best stretch of his career towards the end of the 2025 cross country season. He ran a personal best 23:43.2 in the 8K at the Arturo Barrios Invitational, placed a career high 4th at the CUSA Championship to earn CUSA Outstanding Senior Honors to help the Blue Raiders to the league title. He finished as Middle Tennessee's top finisher at the NCAA South Region Championship with a personal best time of 30 minutes 10.5 seconds in the 10K. Reggie Johnson, football. A 10-game starter who ended the year with a career-best 34 tackles, including 9.5 tackles for loss, 3.5 sacks, 7 hurries, 2 pass breakups, and a forced fumble. He had a season Pro Football Focus grade of 72.7, which ranked 4th best on the team. Alec Oglesby, men's basketball. After being sidelined in all but 4 games last season with a shoulder injury, Alec Oglesby exploded in 25-26, leading the team in three-point shooting at 40.9% in made threes with 61. He amassed 11 double-figure scoring games, 2 of those being 20 or more, while averaging 8.3 points per contest. Oglesby set a career high with 25 points against Louisiana Tech on 8 made threes, tying him for 2nd place in all-time single-game history. Cooper Clapp, baseball. A season removed from playing only 30 games due to a hand injury, Cooper Clapp has bounced back to become a pivotal part of the Blue Raider batting order as the team's second baseman. Clapp has hit .321 through 32 games for Middle Tennessee, providing power with 5 home runs, while accumulating a .426 on-base percentage with 20 RBI. Whale Barali, track and field. Last season, Whale Barali ran a personal best in the 800 meters with a time of 1:48.58 and finished 3rd at the CUSA Outdoor Track and Field Championships. In the indoor 2026 season, Barali recorded a personal best of 49.23, finishing in 2nd place. At the CUSA Indoor Track and Field Championship, Barali finished 2nd in the men's 800 meters. Male Breakout Performer of the Year.
The RCA for Male Breakout Performer of the Year goes to Cooper Clapp.
I'm honored to receive this award. I've played baseball my entire life, and it's been my entire life, and wouldn't be possible without my teammates and coaches who believe in me and invest their time into me every single day. So thank you.
Please welcome Deputy Director of Athletics Diane Turnham and the Secretary of the Student Athlete Advisory Committee, Kara Salashi of Blue Raider Women's Tennis.
Good evening. The Community Service Award has become one of the most meaningful honors that any of our teams can earn. It gets very competitive. Each year, our coaches and our student athletes log thousands of hours serving others, from Special Olympics to youth clinics to the Reading Raiders program to Habitat for Humanity and many others, including Stuff the Bus. We're so excited to be here tonight and talk about these athletes and everything they've done to support their community. It's been a great opportunity for us to give back to our town, the community who supports all of our teams.
The team who has put together the most hours of community service will be the one to earn this award. While only one team can win the award, all of our teams deserve a round of applause for all that they do in our community. With that, I'm proud to announce that the 2026 Community Service Award winner is a repeat winner with over 1,137 hours of service. That goes to soccer.
And here is what Blue Raiders soccer did this year to earn the award. It's a long list, guys. So for Murfreesboro Saturday Market, they volunteered to work the booths. They also did the lemonade stand fundraiser for Isaiah 117 House. KH Intra-Squad Games, they coached that. Also had a Rising Raiders clinic. Reading Across America helped Smyrna Police Department, did Pipeline Soccer Club and Bel Air High School Soccer, Walland Elementary Christmas Celebration, Primary School England Sports Day, National Girls and Women's Sports Day for Sports Clinic, Campus School Field Trip, Red Across America at John Pittard Elementary, Walland Elementary School Student Teaching, Apple Glen Elementary School Student Teaching, Asante Soccer Academy Coaching, Thornhill Public School Student Teaching, Betty Weaver Elementary Student, okay guys, this is the whole school district, Francis Howell School District, Meadows Parkway Early Childhood Center Student Teaching, SGA Annual Food Packing Association, Community, okay, there's a lot more, guys, so congrats, so many, good job.
Thank you so much for this award. It feels great to have all of our hard work off the field appreciated as well. One of our core values as a team and as a program is service, so we try to show that every day in our community as much as we can. Thank you.
Emmy might still be reading right now. But excellent work. Well, here at the Raiders' Choice Awards, we're not just handing out hardware. We're here to keep you entertained. And as always, you're the stars of the show, especially when the lights hit the blue carpet.
All right, I'm here with women's tennis. We're going to start with Cara first. Who do you think is the best dressed tonight?
I haven't looked around yet, but if I had to guess, it would probably be someone in soccer.
Soccer,
Yeah.
okay. If you had to give an award to someone, another team, who would it be?
I would go with Community Service Award to soccer.
Okay, soccer
That's
is
a classic. That's a
Yeah,
classic.
We know they're going to
Yeah.
win. We know they're going to win.
Okay, what do you love the most about the RCAs?
I think getting to be able to dress up and see everyone here and have fun.
How special is it that you get to do it with your team too?
It's so special, like, especially us, we're graduating, so it's like one last team event all together, so it's super nice.
Okay, we'll have fun tonight, guys.
Thank you. Go Blue.
It's now time to find out the game or event of the year. So please welcome Jason Powers, Chief Growth Officer of Ascend Federal Credit Union, and Faith Niathi of Blue Raider Cross Country and Track and Field.
Many of you have experienced that unforgettable, special moment in your athletic careers. The kind of game or event that you'll remember years from now when you return to campus and swap stories with your teammates. And this year, Blue Raider fans had plenty to choose from when casting their votes for game or event of the year.
Game Event of the Year. Conference USA Championship, Men's Cross Country. Highlighted by Alan Kiplagat's second consecutive individual title at the Conference USA Cross Country Championship, the Blue Raiders placed 5 in the top 15, earning 37 points, defeating the second place team by 18 points. The men also swept the men's awards with Athlete of the Year, Freshman of the Year, Outstanding Senior, Coach of the Year, and Newcomer of the Year. MTSU versus UTEP, Women's Soccer. Senior forward Eden Quale found the net for her first goal of the season in the 18th minute. With a 1-0 lead at halftime, MTSU surged ahead with 3 goals in just 5 minutes late in the second half. Junior Hannah Murphy extended the lead in the 78th minute, assisted by Quale, who then helped senior Emma Peterson score her team-leading 8th goal of the year just 38 seconds later. In the 83rd minute, Yana Yordanova netted her second goal of the season with an assist from senior Megan Carroll and graduate student Sandra Segovia Deloya. MTSU versus Kennesaw State. Volleyball. Middle Tennessee Volleyball opened up Conference USA play at home in sweet fashion against Kennesaw State. The Blue Raiders defeated the Owls by scores of 25-23, 25-18, and 25-17. As a team, Middle Tennessee averaged over 10 kills per set and recorded 53 total digs, 9 service aces, and 7 total blocks. Golf Week Spring Challenge, Women's Golf. The women's golf program brought home its second team tournament win of the year at the Golf Week Spring Challenge in April. The team clinched the win in the final round while facing 30-mile-per-hour winds, coming out on top of the 19-team field. The Blue Raiders turned in an 876, while 3 golfers finished in the top 10 of the player leaderboard. Middle Tennessee versus number 19 Princeton, men's tennis. In doubles, Middle Tennessee secured the point on courts 2 and 3. Eric Krive and Jonas Japek opened with a strong 6-2 win, and Houston Jakes and Antoine Mayoro followed with a 6-3 decision against the number 60 ranked Princeton pair to steal the deal. The Blue Raiders were steady in singles, picking up 4 straight wins to set the tone early. Andre Horak and Kareem Alameen led the way at the top of the lineup, while Bertrand Duran added another singles win. Freddie Murray won in a 3-set match, and Japek closed the door to complete the sweep. Middle Tennessee versus New Mexico State, women's tennis. Middle Tennessee secured a 4-1 victory against New Mexico State after winning the doubles point. Stephanie Lima and Zora Koenig each overcame a set deficit, while Lena Pyre secured the match with a straight set win. This result marked a successful home match for the team in Conference USA play. Middle Tennessee versus number 9 Vanderbilt, baseball. Middle Tennessee took down number 9, an eventual Southeastern Conference champion Vanderbilt, on the road in a 5-3 win in Nashville on April 22, 2025. Blue Raider shortstop Matt Wolf led the way on offense, going 2 for 3 with 2 runs scored and a double. It was the Blue Raiders' highest ranked win since taking down number 5 Vanderbilt in 2016. 2025 CUSA Championship, Outdoor Track and Field. The final day of Conference USA Outdoor Championships concluded with several Blue Raiders achieving podium finishes. Camelo Canizaro secured a first-place finish in the 1,500-meter run, while Alan Kiplagat and MacDonald Sungak finished second and third. In the women's 800-meter event, Privileged Chikara earned a third-place finish. Faith Niathi won the gold medal for MTSU in the 5,000 meters. Rick Insel's 500th career win versus Liberty. Insel became one of just 6 active women's basketball head coaches in the nation to have amassed 500 wins at one school. Coach Insel is the only coach in women's basketball history with 500 wins at both the high school level and NCAA Division I levels. Men's golf, Sandestin Collegiate Classic. Middle Tennessee swept the Sandestin Collegiate Classic at the Raven Golf Club, winning both the team and individual titles behind a historic performance from redshirt senior Carter Maneth. The Blue Raiders finished at 20 under par in 832, securing the team championship by 4 strokes and marking the program's first sweep since 2022. Maneth earned his first career win with a bogey-free, career-low 6 under par 65 in the round. He set the program record for lowest 54-hole total at a 16 under par 197, totaling 20 birdies for the tournament. Middle Tennessee versus Louisiana Tech, men's basketball. The Blue Raiders downed Louisiana Tech 88-51 in the Glass House to open up the new year. The 22 three-pointers made by MTSU shattered the single-game program record and ranks 3rd in all-time league history. MTSU shot 50% from behind the arc, led by 8 triples from Alec Oglesby, tying for 2nd in MTSU history, and 6 threes from Trey Green, holding the Bulldogs to just 51 points. Marked the first time since the 21-22 season that Middle Tennessee has allowed less than 56 points to a Conference USA opponent.
As voted by the fans, the 2026 Riders' Choice Awards for the game or event of the year goes to men's tennis win over number 19 Prestons.
They're obviously in Georgia right now, so we can congratulate
congratulate them all the way down in the Peach State. But earlier we recognized those student athletes who achieved a 3.0, and now we're going to recognize those who achieved a 3.5 and above GPA in the spring and fall of 2025.
Let's give all of our 3.5 and above scores a great round of applause. For our next award, please welcome Director of Athletics Chris Massaro, and from Blue Raider football, quarterback Roman Gagliano.
Welcome, everybody. Tonight we have the privilege of honoring a man whose impact on our student athletes, our staff, and this entire community spans more than 3 decades. After 31 years of dedicated service to our community and more than 24 years serving Middle Tennessee State University, Dr. Paul Patel has been a cornerstone of care, leadership, and trust for Blue Raider athletics. Dr. Patel has built a career defined by excellence, At MTSU, he became far more than a team physician. He was a steady presence on the sideline, a mentor to athletic trainers, a leader in shaping the standard of care of our student athletes, and a friend to many of us. In 2019, he's named the NCAA Athletics Healthcare Administrator, further solidifying his role in guiding the health and well-being of our programs. Long before concussion awareness became a national priority, Dr. Patel was leading the way. As a certified impact concussion specialist, he helped develop and implement protocols that changed how we evaluate, how we manage, and how we protect our student athletes, always putting their long-term health first. His influence extended well beyond MTSU, impacting schools and sports medicine programs throughout the region. His contributions have earned the respect of colleagues across the state, including being named Tennessee Athletic Trainer Society Sports Medicine Person of the Year in 2017. But more importantly, he's earned the trust of generations of our student athletes.
Dr. Patel's impact goes far beyond medicine. He's been an educator, teaching parents, coaches, athletic trainers, and student athletes how to recognize and properly respond to concussions and other injuries. He reminded all of us to return to play decisions aren't about the moment, they're about the future, because the leadership of athletes at MTSU and across our community are safer and better protected and better prepared. But what truly sets Dr. Patel apart is who he is. Coaches trusted him in the biggest moments, athletic trainers relied on him as a partner, and players like me and you, he's been someone we've always looked out for us, no matter what.
Dr. Patel's legacy is one of integrity, one of leadership, and one of unwavering commitment to doing what is right. His influence will continue to be felt throughout the countless lives he's impacted and the standard of care he's helped establish. For his 24 years of service to Middle Tennessee State University and continuing on in this role, his leadership in advancing concussion awareness and athlete safety, and his lasting impact on generations of Blue Raiders, we are proud to announce and present Dr. Paul Patel with the 2026 Blue Raider Impact Award. We were notified that Dr. Patel had another obligation pop up on him, so he's unable to be here, but we'll certainly deliver the award to him. So thank you.
Thank you, Chris, and congratulations to Dr. Paul Patel. The Blue Raiders had 2 more team titles added to their resume this year so far, and there are several more opportunities for hardware yet to come this spring. The men's cross-country team claimed their 3rd Conference USA championship in the last 5 years, and as we all know, men's tennis won their 7th, that's right, 7th consecutive Conference USA championship, and we wish them all the best of luck this weekend in Athens, Georgia. Not that we'd want to brag at all, but since joining Conference USA, Middle Tennessee has claimed 46 team titles, which is the 2nd most of any school in the league. In addition to team titles, we're exceedingly proud of the individual champions that came out of our programs. This year, 9 different individual championships were claimed by 8 different Blue Raiders student athletes so far. Now, please take a look as we recognize those individual champions from 25-26.
should say the Blue Raider Nation has spoken with their votes for the Performance of the Year. So here to present that award are Nicole Hernandez, and Aaliyah Lloyd of Old South Properties, and Kenny McKinley of Blue Raider Baseball.
It's always a special night when a student athlete rises to the moment and delivers a truly unforgettable performance. Those are the nights that remind us why we love sports. They're just flat out fun to watch.
This year brought us no shortage of standout moments, and one of them is about to be crowned Performance of the Year.
Performance of the Year. Alan Kiplagat, men's cross country. Reigning All-American Alan Kiplagat led the Blue Raiders with his second consecutive CUSA individual title, finishing 6 seconds ahead of the field in 23:34.82 to secure back-to-back individual championships. Kiplagat is the first back-to-back winner since MTSU's Jacob Chogi did it in 2017. Jacinto Gasper, men's cross country. Senior Jacinto Gasper delivered a career-best performance, placing fourth with a time of 23:54.3 in the Conference USA Championship. Before the championship race, Gasper had never finished in the top 10 in his career. He was awarded the Conference USA Outstanding Senior Award for his effort. Caroline McCander, volleyball. With her 15 assists and 10 digs against FIU on November 7th, Caroline McCander broke the single-season double-doubles record in the rally scoring era. It was her 16th double-double of the year. Ella Sellers, soccer. Freshman goalkeeper Ella Sellers played a key role in the Blue Raiders' defense, making 4 saves during the match. She stopped a penalty kick from Kennesaw State in the 17th minute to keep the score 0-0. MTSU won the match 1-0. Roman Gagliano, football. Gagliano turned in a standout performance in his first collegiate start, throwing for 389 yards, 2 touchdowns, and adding 82 rushing yards as he kept the Blue Raiders offense humming on the ground against WKU. He was the first Blue Raider to throw for more than 300 yards in his first collegiate start since 2022. Ella Manley, women's golf. Manley shot her best collegiate round in the second 18 of the Sam Golden Invitational with a 66 6-under. She dropped in 6 birdies in her bogey-free round, marking the lowest round for a Blue Raider since the 2019 Memphis Women's Intercollegiate, and was instrumental in the team notching the lowest 18-hole score in program history, a 279. Zora Koenig, women's tennis. In the match versus New Mexico State, Koenig had a remarkable performance on court 2, turning the tide after losing the first set 6-0. The freshman rallied back to secure the next 2 sets, 6-2 and 6-3. In the second set, she broke a 2-2 tie by winning 4 consecutive games. In the third set, after bringing the score to 3-3, she finished strong by winning 3 straight games to give Middle Tennessee a 3-1 lead to secure the Blue Raider victory. Kareem Alameen and Andre Horak, NCAA Doubles Championship, men's tennis. In the fall, the senior doubles team of number 64 Kareem Alameen and Andre Horak showcased a great performance at the NCAA Doubles Championships by overcoming a nationally ranked top 10 doubles pair. The Blue Raider team achieved a notable win against California's number 7 doubles team, 6-3 and 6-4, to send them to the second round. This marked the duo's second win against a top 15 matchup during the fall season. Braylon Hall, softball. Braylon Hall tossed a complete 12 innings against Kennesaw State on the road, the most that a Middle Tennessee pitcher has thrown in a single game since 2021, and the most by any freshman in Blue Raider history. The right-hander finished the game with a 1.17 ERA, holding the Owls to just 3 runs, 2 of them earned. Owen Nowak, baseball. Owen Nowak led the way in a 13-2 rout of Conference USA foe Kennesaw State to pick up the Blue Raiders' first win in league play. Nowak went 4 for 4 with 2 home runs, including a walk-off 2-run shot to enforce the run rule in the 7th inning. The Blue Raider leadoff man drove in 4 runs while reaching base 5 times. Moses Lacoque, men's indoor track and field. Moses Lacoque finished in first place in both the 3,000 meter and 5,000 meter events at the CUSA Indoor Championships. Before the weekend, his time in the 3,000 meters was 3rd in the conference, and his mark in the 5,000 meters was outside the top 5. Lacoque battled his way into first in both events and was named male high point scorer of the meet. Faith Niathi, women's track and field. Faith Niathi had a standout meet at the 2026 Conference USA Indoor Track and Field Championships. Niathi topped the podium in the 5,000 meter race, pushing herself into a higher position than predicted and breaking the Standy Middle Tennessee school record in the process. Elena Contreras and Blair Bogus, women's basketball. In the final regular season matchup between Middle Tennessee and Missouri State, Elena Contreras and Blair Bogus each posted 25-plus points in their 10-plus made free throws and multiple steals, becoming the only CUSA duo and just the 3rd Division I duo this century to do so. Contreras scored a season-high 31 points on 8 of 12 shooting, going 3 for 3 from 3, and 12 of 13 at the line with 3 steals. Bogus added a career-high 29 points, going 10 of 10 from the free throw line, while recording a double-double with 10 rebounds. Carter Maniff, men's golf. Middle Tennessee swept the Sandestin Collegiate Classic at the Raven Golf Club, winning both the team and individual titles behind a historic performance from redshirt senior Carter Maniff. The Blue Raiders finished at 20 under par, 832, securing the team championship by 4 strokes and marking the program's first sweep since 2022. Maniff earned his first career win with a bogey-free career-low 6 under par 65 in the final round. He set the program record for lowest 54-hole score at 16 under par, a 197, totaling 20 birdies for the tournament. Javin Carter, men's basketball. Javin Carter put on a show against New Mexico State, tallying 27 points, along with 7 assists and 3 rebounds. The sophomore had 15 second-half points, including the game-tying and one. In overtime, it was his lob to set up a monster Torrey Alston dunk that sealed the win for MTSU, 86-85. His 27 points were the most scored by a Blue Raider this season. Carmelo Canizaro, outdoor track and field. In the men's 1,500-meter finals, Carmelo Canizaro took first place at the CUSA Outdoor Track and Field Championships with a time of 351.14, and he was named the Male Track Performer of the Week.
The RCA for Performance of the Year was definitely a fan favorite, and the winner is Faith Niathi, women's track. Shout out all the ladies.
I'm just going to give thanks to God because Psalms 107 says, "Give thanks to the Lord for his good and his mercy endures forever." Today I want to thank my biggest friend, my biggest teacher, my parent here in MTSU, Coach Keith, for hard work and his effort into me. He watered me like a plant since day one. I was nothing, but now I'm who I am because of Coach. And everyone who supports me and all my coaches for track and field and athletes. God is good. May God bless you all.
Faith looks fast standing still, doesn't she? Wow. Before we get into our 4-0 Want to give a big shout out tonight to our Blue Raider Athletic Association members who are here. They had a special event tonight. Next Level Club, a lot of you are here this evening. And also we want to thank the support we get from the President's Office. Of course, Dr. Sidney McPhee, but also Kim Edgar and Mary McLean. Let's give them all a nice round of applause. Thank you. You know, academic perfection is considered when one achieves a 4.0 grade point average. Through hard work, dedication, and lots of study hours, several student athletes have achieved a 4.0 over the past year. Wow, how terrific is that? All right, before I have to let you know, all you people who are 4.0 achievers, you have an award waiting for you in the lobby as you can pick that up on your way out. Now, let's turn the house lights up. This is something we love to do every year. If you were recognized earlier in the 3.0 category, the 3.5 category, or the 4.0 category, all of you please stand right now and let's salute our academic champions. There we go. Congratulations.
The word student is the first part of student athlete, and here at Middle Tennessee, it has a great tradition of being champions in the sport and in the classroom. So to present our Team GPA Awards, please welcome Faculty Representative to Athletics, Dr. Rick Caudle, and the President of your Student Athlete Advisory Committee, Abby Lee of Women's Golf.
Hi. Each of our student athletes work really hard to the success, for their individual success as well as their team success. And we're very fortunate here at MTSU to have coaches that help these students both academically as well as athletically achieve that success.
Here are the winners for the spring 2025 and fall 2025. The RCA for the highest GPA in the spring and the fall goes to the same team. Their spring GPA was a 3.686, and their fall GPA was even better, a 3.792. Please join me in congratulating Blue Raider Soccer.
Thank you, everyone. We pride ourselves on doing well academically. We spend countless hours in the study room. Thank you, Todd, for always believing in us and countlessly giving us work so that we can achieve these awards. We like to put the student in student athlete. Thank you.
And now our final fan-voted award is Play of the Year. So here to present that award are Wayne Gross of the Blue Raider Network and a member of the Student Athlete Advisory Committee, Danique Cohen of Blue Raider Volleyball.
We have very talented athletes here, so seeing incredible plays isn't a surprise. There was no shortage of great plays for fans to consider for Play of the Year.
Play of the Year. Nicholas Variato, football. Trailing 13-7 in the fourth quarter at Nevada. Variato scrambled for a 5-yard touchdown with just 21 seconds remaining. The ensuing PAT secured a 14-13 road victory for the Blue Raiders. Abby Lee, women's golf. In the final round of the Mercedes-Benz Intercollegiate, Lee recorded her first collegiate hole-in-one on hole number 12. The eagle on the par 3 helped fuel a 4-under 67, vaulting her 29 spots up the leaderboard. Birtan Duran, men's tennis. On day 2 of the Battle of the Borough, Duran found his rhythm in the final set, closing with a dominant 6-2 win, capped by a clean net volley. His victory proved decisive in Middle Tennessee's 4-3 team win over Old Dominion. Sabria Riddle, softball. In a pinch hit appearance in the 6th inning against Eastern Kentucky, Rideau launched a 2-run home run off the right field light pole to walk off the Colonels in run rule fashion. Carson Swaney, women's basketball. The freshman delivered a clutch buzzer beater, knocking down a 3-pointer to end the third quarter against FIU and ignite the home crowd. Swaney finished with 12 points. Cooper Clapp, baseball. With 2 outs in the 9th of a 1-1 game against St. Bonaventure, Clapp drove a double into the right center gap, scoring the winning run from first base for his first career walk-off. Javin Carter, men's basketball. Trailing 76-73 in the final home game against New Mexico State, Carter drove through contact for an and-one layup with 28 seconds left. He converted the free throw to tie the game and force overtime, where the Blue Raiders eventually secured the win. Tori Alston, men's basketball. Down 85-84 with 4 seconds left in overtime, Alston found a lane to the bucket and caught an alley-oop pass from Javin Carter in the air, slamming it home to put the Raiders up 86-84 and securing the win on Senior Day against New Mexico State. Hannah Murphy, Soccer. Middle Tennessee advanced to the Conference USA Tournament semifinals after an overtime battle with number 5 seeded FIU. In the 97th minute, junior Hannah Murphy delivered the golden goal, finishing a right-footed shot off a pass from Emma Peterson.
As voted on by the Blue Raider Nation, the Raider Choice Award for Player of the Year goes to Cooper Clapp, Blue Raider Baseball.
Thank you to my teammates and coaches again. Make sure you guys come out and support us against Western Kentucky this weekend.
All right, we're down to the final few awards of the night. For the first of those, please welcome Director of Athletics Chris Massaro and MTSU Senior Advisor for Veterans and Leadership Initiatives, Lieutenant General Keith Huber.
The Female Athlete of the Year is one of the most distinguished honors. It's awarded to someone who elevates her team, respects the game, leads with integrity, and embodies what it's like to be a true Blue Raider. It goes to an athlete who stands out, not just in the box score, but in the locker room and the way she carries herself every day. As you look at this year's nominees, you'll see that each of these remarkable women bring those qualities to life.
Female Athlete of the Year. Faith Niathi, track and cross country. Middle Tennessee's Faith Niathi closed out her senior season with top finishes and multiple victories. She opened her 2025 cross country campaign with a commanding win at the Memphis Twilight Classic, then added her second individual victory of the year at the Louisville Classic, helping the Blue Raiders secure a third-place team finish. She placed third at the CUSA Championship while winning the 5,000 meters at the CUSA Indoor Championships. Caroline McCander, volleyball. After not seeing the court much in her first 3 years with the program, Caroline McCander became a 6-rotation starter for the Blue Raiders this season. During the 2025 campaign, McCander was named Tennessee Sports Writers Association Volleyball Player of the Week 2 times, broke the Middle Tennessee single-season double-doubles record, and found herself in the top 5 in CUSA in total assists and top 10 in total digs all season long. She was the only non-defensive specialized player in the conference to crack the total digs leaderboard. Megan Carroll, soccer. Megan Carroll played in 20 matches, starting 15, and logged a career-high 1,385 minutes this season. In her junior year, she played 1,274 minutes without recording any assists. However, this year, she recorded 3 assists against Belmont on August 14th, Louisiana Tech on October 5th, and UTEP on October 19th, along with taking 9 shots. Isabella Johnson, women's golf. Johnson competed in every round for the Blue Raiders to date, amassing 25 countable rounds for the team. She tallied 4 top 5 finishes and was named CUSA Golfer of the Week in February. Her 72.16 scoring average tops the single-season Blue Raider record and is just the second sub-73 average in program history. Zen Lim, women's tennis. Senior Zen Lim held a singles record of 9 wins and 9 losses, alongside a doubles record of 9 wins and 6 losses. At the time, she found herself on a remarkable streak, having secured victory in 5 consecutive singles matches. Macy Harder, softball. Macy Harder has been a stellar leadoff hitter for the Blue Raiders this season. Harder leads the team in batting average with 307, on-base percentage with 490, runs scored with 24, triples with 3, walks with 26, and stolen bases with 8. The sophomore is slugging .547 and has knocked 11 extra base hits, including 2 home runs. Harder's on-base percentage and triples are 5th in Conference USA. Her walks ranked 2nd, and her steals 10th in the conference. She also leads all of NCAA Division I in defensive runs saved with 11.3 on the year. Elena Contreras, women's basketball. Elena Contreras put together an outstanding senior campaign, earning second-team All-CUSA honors after leading the Blue Raiders in scoring. Contreras averaged 14.3 points per game, while shooting 35% from three-point range and an efficient 85% from the free throw line. A 2-time Conference USA Player of the Week winner, Contreras started all 33 games, logging 32 minutes per contest, and recorded 23 double-digit scoring performances, including 10 games with 20 or more points. Female Athlete of the Year.
What a great group of ladies. I congratulate each of you. The Raiders Choice Award 2026 Female Athlete of the Year goes to Isabella Johnson.
I just want to say that this year it's been such an honor to represent Murfreesboro, Tennessee, where I'm from, and do what I love to do. I want to thank my coaches for all they've done to help me get better this year, and my teammates for being my best friends and pushing me to be the best that I can be. Go Blue.
Now joining Mr. Massaro on stage to present our next award, please welcome the Community Service Chair of the Student Athlete Advisory Committee, Hannah Murphy of Blue Raider Soccer.
The Male Athlete of the Year is the highest honor we award for individual athletic achievement by a male Blue Raider. This recognition also goes to someone who, like the female winner, embodies all the qualities that we value. He respects the game, leads with character, elevates his teammates, and stands out amongst his peers both on and off the field. Each of this year's nominees reflect equality in his own exceptional way. Here are the finalists for this prestigious honor.
Male Athlete of the Year. Alan Kiplagat, cross country. Cross Country's Alan Kiplagat delivered a standout sophomore campaign in 2025, building on his record-breaking freshman season. He finished the year with 2 individual victories, 4 top 3 finishes, and 5 top 5 placements, highlighted by his individual title at the CUSA Championship. Kiplagat was named Conference USA Cross Country Athlete of the Year for the 2nd consecutive season. Parker Hughes, football. Earned second-team all-conference honors after leading the team with a career-best 100 tackles, including 3 tackles for loss, 2 interceptions, 2 pass breakups, and 2 hurries. He became the first MTSU linebacker to record 100 tackles in a season since T.T. Barber in 2013. Andre Horak, men's tennis. Senior Andre Horak has recorded a 12-5 record in singles play, achieving 2 ranked victories. He secured a win against number 109 Ben Pravara from Harvard, with a score of 6-4, 6-2 at the number 1 singles position, and also achieved a comeback victory over Vanderbilt's number 62 Pablo Martinez Gomez, winning 6-7, 6-4, and 6-2. He has been named Conference USA Athlete of the Week twice, and was part of the CUSA Men's Tennis Doubles Team of the Week on 4 occasions this season. Moses Lacoque, track and field. Moses Lacoque had a dominant performance during the 2026 Conference USA Indoor Track and Field Championships. Lacoque took 2 first-place finishes during the CUSA Championship meet, finishing with a mark of 834.74 in the 3,000 meters, and a time of 1416.67 in the 5,000-meter race. Prior to championship weekend, Lacoque's time in the 3,000 meters was the 3rd fastest in the conference, and his mark in the 5,000 meters would not have landed him on the podium when compared to other competitors in the CUSA. Against those odds, Lacoque battled his way to a first-place finish in both events and was named Male High Point Scorer of the meet. Owen Nowak, baseball. Owen Nowak has taken off for the Blue Raiders as the everyday center fielder and leadoff man, while flashing the ability to be a true five-tool player. At the plate, Nowak has been a spark plug with a .336 batting average and team-high .493 on-base percentage. Nowak has added 5 home runs, 26 RBI, and 35 runs scored to pair with 7 steals. Kamari Lands, men's basketball. In his first full season playing for the Blue Raiders, Kamari Lands led the team in points with 13.3 per game, and in made threes, 61, leading him to be named Conference USA Honorable Mention. Starting every game for the team, he tallied double-digit points in 21 games and 20-plus in 8, including a stretch where he had 20-plus in 3 of the previous 5 games. Lands had the most assists of any non-point guard and was second on the team with 31 steals. Carter Maneth, men's golf, played in 9 events with a 71.70 scoring average, highlighting his season with a victory at the Sandestin Collegiate Classic, where he set a program record at 16 under par, 66, 66, 65. He earned Conference USA Golfer of the Week honors twice and added a runner-up finish at the Louisiana Classics. Throughout the season, he has recorded 4 top 25 finishes, posted 14 rounds at par or better, and carded 7 rounds in the 60s. He also leads the team with 106 birdies. Male Athlete of the Year.
All of these nominees had phenomenal years, but one rose to the top. This recipient is a very special student athlete. Our 2026 Male Athlete of the Year is Alan Kipligav, cross country.
As you see, I'm not Alan. Alan had some emergency and he had to leave. So, go Blue.
All right, I'm here with the one and only Kenny from MTSU Baseball. Kenny, every year you're styling. You got to tell me, how do you come up with this fit?
Man, I got to give a shout out to my mom, man. She put me on with the fashion. I done ran with it ever since. So it's really a passion of mine. So I always kind of come fly everywhere.
All right, what are you looking forward to tonight?
Man, I'm looking forward to see some of my teammates win some awards, man. I'm presenting one too, but I want to see my dogs shine tonight.
All right, I'm going to give you one tough question here, okay? You ready? You guys are hosting WKU, our biggest rival this weekend. What's the feeling?
We feeling like a sweep, 3-0. We're going to get it done.
I like that. Enjoy your night. You're welcome.
All right, our final awards of the evening are the True Blue President's Awards. During his tenure at Middle Tennessee State University, Dr. Sidney A. McPhee has provided steady, visionary leadership through one of the most transformative eras in our university's history. Under his guidance, we've seen remarkable growth in our academic programs and significant tangible progress in the facilities that have supported our student athletes and our students. And on August 21st, Dr. McPhee will celebrate his 25th anniversary as the president of Middle Tennessee State University, a milestone, yes, go ahead. A milestone that speaks to his dedication and impact on this campus. So please welcome the president of Middle Tennessee State University, Dr. Sidney A. McPhee.
Good evening. All right, somebody's hearing me out there. Good evening. Ladies and gentlemen, it is always my pleasure and an honor to present these awards. It is one of the highlights of our universities as the academic year comes to an end. Our nominees are truly exceptional. These nominees' accomplishments in the areas of academic success, athletic success, and community service and all those intangibles that embodies the true blue spirit are taken into consideration. Here are the nominees for the Female True Blue President's Award.
President's Award. Female candidates. Lena Payer, Junior, Women's Tennis, 3.792 GPA. Lena Payer embodies a remarkable blend of talents, seamlessly transitioning from the court to the classroom. She has earned the CUSA Commissioner's Academic Medal twice, made the CUSA Commissioner's Honor Roll on 2 occasions, and achieved Dean's List recognition 4 times, all while majoring in business administration. On the tennis court, Lena has participated in all 19 matches of the current season, amassing over 57 career wins. Ainsley Blevins, Senior, Softball, 3.796 GPA. On the field, in the classroom, and throughout her community, Ainsley Blevins consistently exemplifies the quality of a complete student athlete. On the field, in the classroom, and throughout her community, a true leader through and through, Blevins' leadership expands beyond the field into everything she does. The senior is a role model, not only for her own teammates, but for the youth in the community as well. Blevins has read in local schools, put on a multitude of camps and clinics for young girls in Murfreesboro and in her hometown of Jasper, Tennessee, and helped out with coaching and recruiting for local softball teams. She has also assisted in cleaning up parks and currently stands as the SAAC Community Service Representative. Blevins also excels on the field, being named to the preseason All-Conference USA team ahead of the 2026 season, and is the heart of the Blue Raiders defense from behind the dish. Elena Contreras, Senior, Women's Basketball, 3.526 GPA. Elena Contreras put together an outstanding senior campaign, earning second-team All-CUSA honors after leading the Blue Raiders with her consistency and scoring ability. Contreras averaged 14.3 points per game, while shooting 35% from three-point range and an efficient 85% from the free throw line. She started all 33 games, logging 32 minutes per contest, and recorded 23 double-digit scoring performances, including 10 games with 20 or more points. A 2-time Conference USA Player of the Week, Contreras proved to be a reliable and dynamic offensive presence, making her one of the league's top guards and a key leader for Middle Tennessee. Abby Lee, Graduate, Women's Golf, 4.0 GPA. In golf, Abby Lee was named team captain by her teammates this season, the first team captain they've had in over 5 years. She is averaging 75.93 shots per round, shooting a career-low 67 in the Mercedes-Benz Intercollegiate, where she dropped in her first ever hole-in-one. Off the course, she was named NCAA Woman of the Year Top 30 honoree as one of just 10 Division I athletes. Lee is the SAAC president and helps the community organize community service projects in Murfreesboro, like a toy drive for Vanderbilt Children's Hospital, a Thanksgiving food drive benefiting the MTSU Food Pantry, and a personal hygiene drive in honor of Women's History Month. After graduating with a bachelor's in mechatronics engineering and a minor in mathematics last spring with a 4.0 GPA, she's now pursuing a master's in business administration, still maintaining a 4.0. Faith Nyate, Senior, Women's Track and Field, 3.543 GPA. On and off the field, Faith Nyate has showcased what it means to be a student athlete. She made first team All-Conference USA and 2025 Cross Country Outstanding Senior. In the fall with cross country, she captured first place at the Louisville Classic on October 4th with a 6K time of 20:46.5 and placed third at the Southern Showcase with a personal best 5K time of 16:35.2. In the classroom, the Zimbabwe native has achieved Dean's List recognition 4 times and has been on the CUSA Honor Roll 3 times. Her academic pursuits include a Master of Professional Studies in Leadership and Nutrition, and she received an invitation to the Chi Alpha Sigma National College Athlete Honorary Society. Caroline McAnder, Senior, Volleyball, 3.291 GPA. Caroline McCander represents what it means to be a complete student athlete, demonstrating leadership in competition, in the classroom, and beyond. Excelling academically as a mechatronics engineering major, on top of balancing the life of a college athlete, McCander bleeds blue and is well-rounded as a student athlete can be. The senior setter was named to the volleyball's leadership team and was a 6-rotation starter for the Blue Raiders. She also broke the Middle Tennessee single-season double-doubles record, showcasing her dominance on both sides of the ball. Off the court, the Chicago, Illinois native has embraced her community in the borough, leading every single kids clinic that Blue Raider volleyball has put on, as well as taking part in an initiative to create and deliver Valentine's Day cards to the Tennessee State Veteran Home. Eden Quale, senior, soccer, 3.941 GPA. Eden Quale exemplifies what it means to be a student athlete both on and off the pitch. She finished the season ranked second in the conference in assists, achieving a total of 5. In a notable performance, she scored 1 goal and provided 2 assists during MTSU's 4-0 victory over UTEP, earning her 3rd Conference USA postseason award. In this season, the Norwegian native has earned a spot on the 3rd team. Away from the Dean A. Hayes Track and Soccer Stadium, she played a role in supporting volunteer initiatives during the Rising Raiders Clinic with the soccer team. While pursuing her degree in industrial and organizational psychology, she was recently honored with the Kerr Award for being the outstanding senior in her field of study. Female candidates.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give all of the nominees a round of applause for their excellent academic and athletic work. I'm proud to announce that the female winner of the True Blue President's Award is Abby Lee.
Good evening, everyone. I'm truly honored to have won this year's President's Award. First, I'd like to thank God for giving me the opportunity to do what I love for the last 5 years at such an incredible place. I have 2 very special people in the audience with me today, both my parents. Thank you so much for doing everything in your power to always make my wildest dreams come true. I wouldn't be where I am without you all. To my family and friends back at home, thank you for loving me, supporting me, and caring for me every step of the way. I'm truly grateful for everything you have done for me over the last 5 years. To my teammates, thank you for being my best friends. I've made so many incredible memories with you all over the years that I'll cherish for the rest of my life. To Coach Walmsley, Coach Cons, and Coach Rachel, thank you for pushing us every single day to be the best that we can on and off the course. I couldn't be more grateful for you all. To Chris, Diane, Daryl, Lee, and Chelsea, and Todd Wyatt, thank you so much for all that you do for all of our student athletes to help us athletically and academically. Your hard work does not go unnoticed. And also, thank you to Dr. McPhee and the late First Lady, Miss Liz McPhee, for the love and care that you continue to show our student athletes every day. Personally, its impact I'll carry with me for the rest of my life. Thank you guys for making the last 5 years so special. Go Blue.
Let us now meet our True Blue President's Award nominee in the male category.
President's Award, male candidates. Kareem Al-Amin, senior, men's tennis, 3.962 GPA. When you flip through the pages of an encyclopedia in search of what defines a student athlete, you'll undoubtedly come across the name Kareem Al-Amin, who holds a singles record of 19-4 and a doubles record of 15-8. Kareem's commitment extends beyond the court He's involved in the Hobgood Elementary Fall Festival and excels academically. He's pursuing a major in psychology with minors in neuroscience and entrepreneurship. His dedication is further shown by his 2 CUSA Commissioner's Academic Medals, 2 appearances on the CUSA Commissioner's Honor Roll, and recognition on the Dean's List 7 times. Brett Von Dolen, baseball, 3.63 GPA. Brett Von Dolen has stepped up as one of the leaders of this Blue Raider squad in his red shirt junior season, hitting .250 with 3 home runs while stepping into play a strong third base. Von Dolen has excelled in the classroom as a business administration major while being named to CUSA Honor Roll in every year he's been on campus. Carter Maneth, senior, men's golf, 3.714 GPA. Played in 9 events with a 71.70 scoring average, highlighting his season with a victory at the Sandestin Collegiate Classic, where he set a program record at 16 under par of 66, 66, 65. He earned Conference USA Golfer of the Week honors twice and added a runner-up finish at the Louisiana Classics. Throughout the season, he has recorded 4 top 25 finishes, posted 14 rounds in par or better, and carded 7 rounds in the 60s. He also leads the team with 106 birdies. Off the course, he has excelled in the classroom as a 4-time CUSA Commissioner's Honor Roll selection and is actively involved in the community, regularly participating in reading days at local elementary schools and youth clinics to help grow the name of golf for the next generation. Brian Kiptu, senior, men's track and field, 3.026 GPA. Brian Kiptu has showcased what it means to be a student athlete. In the fall cross-country season, he placed 25th, earning all-region honors for the 2nd time in his career. He concluded the cross-country season in the CUSA Championship in 9th place with a time of 24:04.16. Kiptu is pursuing a master's degree in biostatics. He made the Dean's List once and made the CUSA Honor Roll twice. Cam Lacey, sophomore, football, 3.450 GPA. The Toccoa, Georgia native enjoyed a breakout campaign in 2025 with a career-best 38 receptions for 549 yards and 3 touchdowns. He also led the team in per-catch average at 14.4 yards a reception. Lacey, who played in all 12 games, owns a 3.450 GPA in leisure sport and tourism. Alec Oglesby, graduate, men's basketball, 3.70 GPA. Tallied 11 double-digit scoring games for the Blue Raiders while averaging 8.3 points in 30 contests. In the classroom, he graduated with a Master of Professional Studies in December and is now pursuing a bachelor's degree in religious studies. He was the winter winner of the Conference USA Spirit of Service Award, thanks to his dedication to the Middle Tennessee community. Oglesby has volunteered at the Adams Place, assisting with their annual ride and slide, and helping the residents down an outdoor slip and slide. Participated in Read Across America Day, and spent time with the Murfreesboro Miracle League, helping local special needs individuals hit, run the bases, and field as buddies with the Baseball League. President's Award, male candidates.
I'm proud to announce the winner of the Male President's Award for the 2026 year is keeping you in suspense. Kareem Alameen. He's at the NCAA tournament, so we have a video with his acceptance.
Hey, Blue Raider Nation. First of all, I want to thank my family and my girlfriend for always supporting me and being in my corner. Next, I want to thank my coaches, my teammates, our support staff. They're doing an amazing job on and off the court for us, and without them, none of this would have been possible. I also want to thank the athletic department and all administrators for awarding me with this honor. It means a lot to me, and I want to thank you for your support and everything you do for our student athletes. A special thanks also goes to all of the MTSU donors, for what you do for us is invaluable. Building facilities like this is amazing for everybody in the university and especially for our student athletes. I think all of our facilities are able to compete with the best in the country, and at the end of the day, that's all we can ask for us to be the best we can possibly be. I remember myself sitting in the theater at the RCAs as a sophomore and seeing all my former teammates being awarded with all of these honors. And that's when I said to myself, I want to be up there too. And that was the point when I realized, because I wasn't playing in the lineup at that time, that was the point when I realized I needed to work harder. And I started doing that every day, on and off the court. On the court and inside the classroom, I seeked excellence. And I think that also kind of rounds up and describes my journey here at MTSU. As a sophomore, coming in as a transfer, being in and out of the lineup, and at the end, as a senior, leaving with this award. It means a lot to me because it just sums up everything that I have accomplished in my years here at MTSU. So it's really special that I am awarded with this, and I thank everybody. And now, one last thing. If you see yourself in a similar position, I want you to push yourself and work a little bit harder every day, whether it is as a student or as an athlete, because you owe it to yourself to become the best version that you can possibly be. So, thank you for everything, Blue Raider Nation, everything you did for me. I appreciate you. Go Blue.
Dr. McPhee, before we leave the stage and leave this building tonight, we want to take a moment to turn the tables and thank you on behalf of generations of Blue Raider student athletes for the past quarter of a century. Your leadership has shaped far more than a university. It has shaped the lives, futures, and a legacy that will be felt long after tonight. We also stand with you in honoring the beautiful legacy of the First Lady, Miss Liz McPhee. She was a light on this campus, a surrogate mother to many, and a constant source of warmth, encouragement, and love. Her impact lives in all of us. While we wish you the very best in your well-earned retirement, please know this: you always have a home here. We will always be your team, your family, and your Blue Raiders. Thank you, Dr. McPhee, for instilling the true Blue spirit in all of us.
First.
It's become a great tradition to close the show with our favorite shining moments from the past year, the plays, the performances, and the moments that made us jump out of our seats.
Well, and this year didn't disappoint. From the field to the pitch to the court, Blue Raiders delivered highlight after highlight, the kind that stick with you long after the final whistle. So let's take one more look at the moments that made our year and reminded us what true Blue is all about. Roll the video.
For me to listen, mastermind consistent, matching my commitment, that's not realistic. Hey, feature presentation, what they came to see, I open up the curtain. Oh my, pandemonium, it's showtime. Got their noses up, I know why. Jealous of me cause the flow nice. Did it all without a cosign. Shooter always hit the bullseye. Barely even put an effort in this effortless, imagine if I did try.
The ball is three-pointer, top of the key, bottom.
To me, I operate this in the battle. Who's around me is important to me. I keep my enemies at arm's length, but close enough to make me feel safe. My
Tory, still stuff to the right side.
It's just a small taste of what? Body language reading well. Written on your face, I'm flipping through your pages. You don't have to scream and yell. It's clear to me,
Boy, it lobs it to Luke for a stub.
That poker face ain't hiding nothing new. The hand you have before the cards were down. I got what they lack, first in every class. fast, never coming last. Amy's on my back, wifey on my lap. She my better half, heavy when I stab. Pockets getting fat, passion never left. Stay with my chest.
Grand slam for Wade and
the fourth time tonight. Nothing but the best, rarely do the press. Promise me the world, not holding my breath. They want me to fail, haven't done it yet. Stacking up the bread, thankful cause I'm blessed. Sharpest in the shed, pen is cutting edge. I get in the booth, perfect, nothing less. Key to my success, keep a level head. We want something fresh. Watch pace, catch me if you can. Far from done, got so much left to give you. Not a man, I was that person detrimental. 2020, me can never hold a candle to the present day. Me standing here before you overstep the store.
As he becomes just the second Division I coach, active to win 500 games. The second to do it at his own alma mater.
What's important, not impressed with me, ain't looking for endorsement. Dropping masterpieces, looking right, ignore the hate. Like testing me, messing with flying colors. Always been unique, and be no diamond dozen. I take pride in this, won't catch me cutting corners. Have no tolerance for ignorance. I hope you lost your confidence in me. This should be so.
Another Conference USA championship moment for men's tennis. 7 in a row for the Blue Raiders.
Well, folks, before we wrap it up here, I want to thank all of you for being here to share this. Our academic family, our athletic family, our community supporters, and especially our Sapphire Circle members who are here with us tonight. Also want to thank Leanne Bruton, who, if without her, we would not have this event tonight. Give her a round of applause. Nathan Wallach on the technical side did so much to get things going tonight. The Tucker Theater staff, they're always so gracious to us. And all of the stuff you saw on the screen tonight, the Athletic Communications creative staff. Give them a great round of applause.
Well, what an incredible evening. We want to congratulate all of our nominees and every one of our winners tonight. You've earned this spotlight. And hey, keep the celebration going. Again, make sure you're sharing your photos, your moments, and all your memories using hashtag RCA2026 so we can relive all the fun.
And to our student athletes, like we said at the very beginning, this is your night. You continue to make us proud with the way you compete, the way you represent the university, and the way that you carry yourselves every single day. Thank you for being here and making this such a very special night. So remember, wherever you go, whatever you do, always remember, be loud,
be proud,
and be true blue. Good night, everybody.